Top 30 Construction Planner Interview Questions and Answers. Preparing for a construction planner interview can feel overwhelming, especially when you know the role requires precision, foresight, and excellent organizational skills. Employers are looking for candidates who can manage schedules, coordinate resources, and handle unexpected challenges with confidence. This guide provides the top 30 construction planner interview questions with carefully crafted answers. Each response is designed to help you stand out, demonstrate competence, and show that you're ready to deliver results. 1. Can you describe the role of a construction planner? A construction planner ensures projects are delivered on time and within budget. Their role includes developing schedules, monitoring progress, coordinating with stakeholders, and mitigating risks. They analyze project requirements, allocate resources efficiently, and anticipate delays or bottlenecks. By using tools like Primavera P6 or MS Project, they keep workflows on track. Their work ensures smooth execution, from planning to completion, aligning all team members and contractors with the project timeline. 2. What software tools are you proficient in for planning? I am highly proficient in Primavera P6, Microsoft Project, and Excel. Primavera P6 is excellent for managing large-scale, complex schedules, while MS Project helps with medium to small projects. Excel supports quick data analysis and reporting. I also have experience with BIM and scheduling integration tools, which enhance visualization. My ability to adapt to new software ensures I can support any company's preferred project management system effectively and efficiently. 3. How do you develop a construction project schedule? I begin by reviewing the project scope, contract documents, and drawings to identify deliverables. Then I break down activities into manageable tasks using the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS. I define durations, allocate resources, and set logical dependencies between tasks. After inputting the data into software, I generate a baseline schedule. Once approved, I continuously update it with actual progress, analyzing variances, and making necessary adjustments to maintain alignment with project goals. 4. What is a Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, and why is it important? A WBS divides a project into smaller, manageable sections, typically by deliverables, phases, or work packages. It provides clarity by breaking down complex tasks into simpler components. This structure helps identify required resources, assign responsibilities, and establish timelines. It also improves communication among stakeholders by offering a clear roadmap. Essentially, a WBS serves as the foundation for scheduling, budgeting, and monitoring, ensuring the project stays organized and aligned with objectives. 5. How do you handle project delays? When delays occur, I first identify the root cause, whether design changes, material shortages, weather, or workforce issues. I analyze the critical path to understand the impact on overall project completion. Then, I work with stakeholders to propose recovery strategies such as resequencing tasks, adjusting resources, or introducing overtime where possible. Transparent communication is key, so I keep management and clients updated with mitigation plans. The goal is to minimize disruption. 6. What is the critical path method, CPM? The critical path method identifies the longest sequence of dependent tasks that determine the shortest possible project duration. Any delay in critical path activities will directly delay project completion. By analyzing CPM, planners focus on high-priority tasks, allocate resources effectively, and evaluate schedule flexibility. It also helps identify float, which is useful for non-critical tasks. CPM is essential for optimizing timelines and ensuring projects are delivered on time. 7. How do you ensure your schedule is realistic? I ensure schedules are realistic by basing durations on historical data, industry benchmarks, and input from experienced team members. I factor in potential risks, weather conditions, and resource availability. Once the schedule is drafted, I review it with project managers, engineers, and subcontractors for validation. Regular updates and progress reviews confirm assumptions remain valid. This collaborative, data-driven approach minimizes surprises and ensures achievable timelines that meet client expectations. 8. Can you explain float in project scheduling? Float, or slack, is the amount of time a task can be delayed without affecting the project's overall completion date. There are two types: total float and free float. Total float relates to the project's finish date, while free float refers to the delay without affecting successor tasks. Understanding float allows planners to optimize resource allocation, manage non-critical activities effectively, and ensure that focus remains on critical path tasks. 9. How do you communicate schedule updates to stakeholders? I communicate updates through clear, concise reports, visual charts, and progress meetings. Tools like Gantt charts and dashboards make complex schedules easy to understand. I highlight variances between the baseline and actual progress, explain causes, and propose corrective actions. For executives, I summarize key points, while technical teams receive detailed breakdowns. Transparent communication builds trust, aligns expectations, and ensures everyone, from management to contractors, stays informed about project timelines and changes. 10. How do you prioritize tasks in a construction project? I prioritize tasks by focusing on the critical path first, since delays there directly affect project completion. Next, I assess dependencies and allocate resources to tasks with high impact on cost or safety. Urgent issues, such as regulatory requirements or client-driven changes, also take precedence. I rely on scheduling software for real-time visibility, ensuring the most important activities are resourced and completed promptly, without neglecting secondary but necessary tasks. 11. What strategies do you use for resource allocation? I start by identifying project needs and matching them with available resources. I use software tools to visualize workloads and prevent over-allocation. If conflicts arise, I prioritize critical path activities and redistribute non-critical tasks. I also plan for contingencies, ensuring backup resources are available. Regular communication with project managers and subcontractors helps balance workloads. Effective allocation ensures resources are used efficiently, minimizing costs while meeting project deadlines. 12. How do you manage subcontractor schedules? I align subcontractor schedules with the master project plan, ensuring consistency and accountability. I set clear expectations, deadlines, and milestones up front. Progress is tracked through regular updates and site meetings. If discrepancies arise, I address them quickly by resequencing tasks or reallocating resources. Transparent communication and collaboration are key to resolving conflicts and keeping everyone aligned. Ultimately, I ensure subcontractors' work integrates seamlessly into the overall project schedule. 13. Can you explain Earned Value Management, EVM? Earned Value Management integrates scope, cost, and schedule to assess project performance. It uses 3 key metrics: planned value, PV, earned value, EV, and actual cost, AC. By comparing these, planners calculate cost and schedule variances. EVM provides early warning signs of overruns or delays, allowing corrective action. It also helps forecast project outcomes. EVM is essential for tracking efficiency and ensuring projects remain on budget and schedule. 14. What are common causes of schedule overruns? Common causes include poor planning, inaccurate estimates, design changes, material shortages, labor unavailability, weather delays, and unforeseen site conditions. Miscommunication between stakeholders can also lead to inefficiencies. A lack of risk management often compounds problems. To mitigate overruns, I conduct thorough planning, maintain strong communication, build contingencies into schedules, and monitor progress regularly. Proactive management helps identify issues early, preventing minor setbacks from becoming major delays. 15. How do you handle multiple projects simultaneously? I prioritize projects based on deadlines, budgets, and criticality. Scheduling software allows me to manage multiple timelines and resource allocations. I set realistic milestones for each project and maintain frequent communication with all stakeholders. Time blocking and structured reporting ensure I don't miss key updates. If conflicts arise, I escalate issues promptly to management for resolution. Strong organization, discipline, and clear communication are critical when juggling multiple projects. 16. How do you monitor project progress? I monitor progress by comparing actual work completed against the baseline schedule. I gather updates from site teams, subcontractors, and supervisors regularly. Software tools like Primavera P6 and MS Project help visualize variances. Key metrics such as earned value, productivity rates, and milestone achievements guide my analysis. I also conduct site visits to verify reported progress. Consistent monitoring allows early detection of issues, enabling timely corrective actions. 17. How do you deal with conflicting priorities? When conflicting priorities arise, I evaluate which tasks impact the project's critical path, budget, or client requirements most. I consult with stakeholders to understand expectations and balance competing needs. I use risk analysis to determine consequences of delaying tasks. Then, I reallocate resources or adjust timelines transparently. Clear communication ensures everyone understands the rationale for decisions. This collaborative approach minimizes conflict while ensuring the overall project objectives remain on track. 18. How do you approach risk management in planning? I start with a thorough risk assessment during the planning phase, identifying potential issues like weather delays, resource shortages, or regulatory changes. Each risk is analyzed for likelihood and impact. I then develop mitigation strategies, such as contingency buffers, alternative suppliers, or resequencing plans. Risks are tracked throughout the project, with adjustments made as new issues arise. Proactive risk management ensures the project remains resilient and adaptable to challenges. 19. Can you explain the difference between baseline and actual schedule? The baseline schedule is the original, approved plan that serves as a reference point. It reflects initial assumptions about scope, duration, resources, and sequencing. The actual schedule records real progress as the project unfolds. Comparing the two highlights variances and provides insights into delays or inefficiencies. This comparison helps planners identify root causes and take corrective action. Maintaining both ensures accountability and continuous improvement in future projects. 20. How do you handle change requests during construction? I evaluate the change request's impact on scope, cost, and schedule. If approved, I update the work breakdown structure and adjust timelines accordingly. I communicate the effects to stakeholders, ensuring transparency about delays or additional resources. All changes are documented for accountability. I also assess whether recovery measures can offset impacts. Managing change requests efficiently prevents scope creep and maintains alignment between project objectives and client expectations. 21. What is your experience with Primavera P6? I have extensive experience using Primavera P6 to develop, manage, and monitor project schedules. I use it to create detailed activity networks, assign resources, and track progress. P6 is particularly useful for analyzing critical paths and performing what-if scenarios to test potential changes. I also generate detailed reports and dashboards for management. My expertise ensures large-scale projects remain well-coordinated, transparent, and on track throughout their lifecycle. 22. How do you prepare progress reports? I gather site updates, subcontractor input, and project metrics like earned value and productivity rates. Using scheduling software, I compare actual progress with the baseline and highlight variances. Reports include visual aids such as Gantt charts, S-curves, and dashboards to simplify understanding. I tailor reports depending on the audience. Executives get summaries, while project teams get detailed breakdowns. Clear, accurate reporting ensures stakeholders stay informed and confident in project performance. 23. How do you coordinate with project managers and engineers? I maintain open communication, attending regular meetings and sharing updated schedules. I involve them in schedule development to incorporate technical insights and practical site considerations. Feedback loops ensure adjustments are made promptly. I also provide engineers with clear timelines for deliverables and align project managers with realistic milestones. This collaboration minimizes misunderstandings, keeps workflows aligned, and ensures that technical and managerial perspectives are integrated into planning decisions. 24. How do you handle disputes with contractors? I address disputes by first listening to the contractor's concerns and comparing them with contract obligations and project requirements. I rely on factual data from the schedule to clarify issues. If necessary, I resequence tasks or negotiate compromises that protect overall timelines. I maintain professionalism and focus on shared goals rather than blame. When disputes escalate, I involve senior management. This proactive and fair approach preserves relationships and project momentum. 25. What steps do you take when a project is ahead of schedule? If a project is ahead, I first verify accuracy by cross-checking reported progress with on-site observations. If confirmed, I explore opportunities to resequence future tasks, optimize resource usage, or reduce costs. Early completion can improve client satisfaction and free resources for other projects. However, I ensure quality standards are not compromised by rushing. Managing ahead of schedule situations strategically maximizes benefits while maintaining overall project excellence. 26. How do you plan for weather-related delays? I incorporate historical weather data into the initial schedule, particularly for activities like concreting or exterior work. I build contingencies such as float time and backup work packages that can proceed during poor weather. I also maintain flexibility in resource allocation, ensuring teams can shift to indoor tasks if necessary. Continuous weather monitoring allows proactive adjustments. Planning for weather minimizes downtime and ensures progress continues despite external challenges. 27. What is your experience with BIM integration in planning? I've used BIM integration to enhance planning accuracy by linking 3D models with schedules, 4D scheduling. This visual approach helps stakeholders better understand timelines and spatial constraints. It also improves coordination, reduces clashes, and increases transparency. By combining BIM with Primavera or MS Project, I ensure schedules reflect real construction conditions. BIM integration streamlines communication, improves decision-making, and supports more efficient, error-free project execution. 28. How do you manage cost control as a planner? I coordinate closely with cost engineers, linking schedules with budgets to track progress against planned expenditure. Earned value management is a key tool for this. I monitor resource usage, identify variances, and recommend corrective actions to prevent overruns. When delays arise, I assess their financial impact and propose cost-efficient recovery strategies. By aligning cost and schedule data, I ensure projects remain financially viable and deliver value to stakeholders. 29. What is your approach to handover planning? Handover planning begins early, with clear milestones for testing, commissioning, and documentation. I ensure as-built drawings, operation manuals, and warranties are prepared in parallel with construction. I coordinate with quality teams to verify compliance and address outstanding issues. Timely scheduling of inspections and approvals avoids last-minute delays. A well-structured handover plan ensures smooth project closeout, client satisfaction, and readiness for facility operation. 30. Why should we hire you as our construction planner? You should hire me because I combine technical expertise, software proficiency, and strong organizational skills. I excel at developing realistic schedules, managing risks, and ensuring projects finish on time and within budget. My collaborative approach builds trust with teams and stakeholders, while my problem-solving mindset ensures challenges are resolved quickly. I am committed to continuous improvement and delivering value. My track record demonstrates reliability and results-driven performance. Preparing for a construction planner interview isn't just about memorizing terms. It's about demonstrating problem-solving, foresight, and the ability to keep projects running smoothly. These 30 questions and answers give you a strong foundation to present yourself as confident, capable, and resourceful. Remember to tailor your responses with examples from your own experience. With preparation and focus, you'll position yourself as the planner every construction project needs.